Hi YouTube! So, sorry I haven't made a video in a few weeks. I did end up buying ovulation test and I was tracking it, and usually on the app it comes back that it's usually like really spot on of when I'm ovulating. I took one yesterday and it was negative, and I was really shocked that it was because I was really having symptoms as if I was ovulating. And then I took one today and it came back positive. So I'll go ahead and show you that. I ended up not buying the digital ones this time because these were cheaper, but this line here is supposed to be darker than this one, and you could really tell earlier. I don't know if you can see that. So that was that, and then today was the big day of me going to my first fertility consultation. So me and my husband went this morning, and everything went really good. They were really nice. They just really wanted to help us, and they were very family oriented and stuff, so they were very nice. They did a lot of blood work. They took probably 10 vials of my blood and they were checking for doing genetic testing, just a whole bunch of blood work. Make sure there's nothing wrong that is stopping me from not being able to conceive normally. Because I had the HSG, the doctor said that I do not have to get that again, so that's really good. I was so nervous because that was not very comfortable. I also had an internal ultrasound, and I told them that apparently I was ovulating today from my OPK of what it told me this morning. And the doctor looked at my ovaries, and well, first she said that my lining and my uterus were very good. She said they were perfect and very nice and all that stuff. And she looked at my ovaries, and they had little tiny follicles all over them, but nothing that was progressed, or nothing that was how they're supposed to be. I think she said they're supposed to be at a 16 or 18 or something. I don't really remember, but she said nothing was big enough. And she's like, well, maybe that has to do with your Raynaud's, because I have Raynaud's disease, and that is an inflammation disorder. And so she's not really sure, which hopefully maybe the blood work will come back and that will say something. I don't really know. So she's like, well, how about we get started with the IUI on your next cycle? And I was like, okay. I was like, oh my God, my next cycle, really? That came by so fast. And she's like, yeah, let's just get this going. And I was like, all right. So she was really nice. She really talked about things and was very thorough about them, and just overall really sweet. So we are going to be starting our IUI after my next cycle, which we're so excited. And let's see. She wants me to call her the first day I get my next period. So that should be because this month of March is a little longer, I think it should be the end of this month or something like that. So, let's see. So she's putting me on a prenatal vitamin, which I picked up from the pharmacy a little while ago. Let's see. I am being put it on this PR Nato 430 with DHA. I don't know. She said supposedly, well, it's supposed to be really good. It has all the minerals and folic acid and stuff like that to prepare my body. She does not want me to take my multivitamin anymore, and she does not want me to take Fertility Blend anymore. She just wants me to take my prenatal that she wrote for me. So that's what I'm going to be starting tomorrow morning. Let's see. She did write me 4 other prescriptions, but they are on hold now. One of them is for an antibiotic, which I'll be taking after my IUI. Another one is for progesterone suppositories to also take after my IUI. And let's see. The other one is for Clomid. I thought that I couldn't take Clomid after I've already taken it for 6 cycles, but she's like, yeah, you can. So I'm being put on Clomid, and I'm starting out at 100 milligrams, and I think it'll be days 5 through 9. After I call them and let them know that I got my period the next cycle, I'll have to go back in a day or two to get ultrasound tested. I think it's the 3rd day of my period. I'll have to get another ultrasound and blood work done to make sure everything's going okay, and then I can start my Clomid on day 3 of my cycle. And then after that's done and we go back for a few more ultrasounds and lab work, then we will go in, and if they see that I have a follicle that is dilated and has progressed, then they will have me do a trigger shot. And I think it was, let me see, they gave me this whole folder of stuff. It was called, oh, I remember. Okay, it was called Ovidrel. So I'm going to be doing that as my trigger shot the night before my IUI. So after I go in and they say, okay, you have well, hopefully they say, but, and hopefully it works, but if they say, okay, you have a follicle or a couple of follicles that are advanced and are ready, then that night I'll do the trigger shot at home, which I will be taking a video of because me and my husband are very nervous to do it. He's like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, you have to. I can't stab myself in the stomach with it. So anyways, we got in this huge little funny thing about it. So then the next day, we will be going in early, and he will be giving his sample, and then they will wash it, and then probably about an hour after, then we will go ahead and do the IUI. So yeah, we're really excited. We're just like shocked how fast it's going to be coming up, and the people at the fertility clinic, they gave me a coupon for acupuncture to do after my IUI, or I think it's after my IUI, and then like right after, and then like a few days after, or do it before and then after my IUI. So I don't really know if I'm going to do that or not. I've never done acupuncture before. If any of you have done it, let me know how it went, because I'm kind of nervous, and the thought of it just kind of freaks me out. I think it's because I don't really like needles that much, but I have heard that it is very relaxing and it has helped a lot of people. So maybe I'll give it a shot. They also do like massages and yoga and all this other stuff, like pelvic massages or abdominal massages and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot, but there's a huge folder that they gave me with just tons of stuff. That's on my Clomid. Let's see. Some of my blood work. So yeah. They gave us tons of stuff, and I have to read it over, and they told me on my lab work that I had today, because I had so much blood work done, that they said that if anything came back positive or anything, they would give me a call, but if it was all okay, then I won't hear from them. So hopefully it's all okay and I don't hear from them. Other than that, I just have to call them back when I get my period again, and then set up for my 3rd day of my ultrasound, and then off we go. So we're really happy and we're excited, and I mean, it's really weird, like I already feel like a mother, and we haven't even done it yet, and I'm not even pregnant. And I'm just so excited, and we really hope this helps this time. We don't know what we're gonna do if we have to do the IUI again. We don't know if we'll end up doing it with the Clomid again with the trigger shot, or if we'll go ahead and do the IUI with just the injectables. We are paying out of pocket for those, so they are kind of expensive, so we don't know how many times, I don't know. We're trying not to think about that and just thinking about hoping this one works. So hopefully it does. So I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know how my first consultation fertility appointment went, and I will make another update soon. Bye.